Pot, Hitler, Stalin, and Mao. Seated at another smaller table are Saddam Hussein, Slobodan Milosevic, Pinochet, and some others that I don't recognize. And then there's a third table, sort of a children's table. It has shorter legs and smaller children's chairs. And sitting there are Richard Speck, Gary Gilmore, Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, and Charlie Manson. And they're all wearing party hats. They're not very much respected by the heavyweights. They were small time. They didn't get much done. They were pikers. And Pol Pot is talking about his tailor. He says he has the best tailor this side of Hong Kong. And he's debating with Hitler about whether pleated pants with a cuff brings out the stylishness of the wearer. Then the conversation veers off to wedding floral arrangements. Mao feels that a simple arrangement of bear grass and peonies suits the occasion, whereas Hitler feels that lilies of the valley and acacia leaves mixed with cowrie shells, paper mache, and a cloisonné snuff bottle is elegant, exquisite, and understated. On the other hand, Pol Pot argues that American Beauty long-stemmed roses with baby's breath is the most perfect expression of nuptial bliss. Then we all get into a discussion concerning the selection of paint colors for the renovation of the kitchen. Hitler is partial to Bavarian cream, and Stalin interrupts, and he says he'd like to have a Dacha effect with a checkered tablecloth, louvered shutters, gingham curtains. And then Pol Pot suggests little flower boxes for the windowsills, zinnias and daisies he thinks would be very cheerful. And then we talk about books. Hitler's favorite is Goodnight Moon, when the child comes home and says goodnight to everything in the room. Goodnight door, goodnight ceiling, goodnight mother, goodnight father. And a tear comes to Hitler's eye. His lip quivers. Executioners are to be introduced, and aided with the new technologies, God only knows what they will be capable of. And it's very exciting. I mean, with a small nuclear weapon, you can destroy an entire city in the twinkling of an eye. What a wondrous age we live in. And Pol Pot says, you know, we had to kill people with machetes and rifles, and now these young people have all the advantages. I mean, if we'd had what they have now, can you imagine what we could have accomplished? We were just born at the wrong time. Born too early. And we all indulge in a moment of nostalgia for the good old days. That anybody could come along and accomplish what Pol Pot did is still unlikely. The man was a transcendent genius. Or Hitler. Well, Hitler is God. He's the icon of his category. And I'm sitting there listening to this conversation, thinking, why am I here with all these heavyweights? What did I do?